Hi, this practice is a sitting practice where we use breath as a mindfulness support. So we'll begin as usual with the sound of the bowl. So to begin, I would invite you to place your attention lightly on your posture. Perhaps taking a moment to ensure that your posture is as comfortable as it's possible for you to be. It might help to be upright with your head aligned with your spine, so that you're setting your intention to practice for the next 15 minutes. And if at any time during the practice you notice you become uncomfortable, please feel free to move and adjust your posture to enhance your comfort. Now I'm going to invite you to check in with your intention for this practice. During this 15-minute sitting practice, we will use our breath as a support when we get lost in distractions or mind wanderings. So we'll be practicing resting our attention lightly on the breath, but continuing to be open to the whole of our experience, allowing thoughts, images, memories, emotions, and sensations to simply come and go. The practice is not getting rid of thoughts, but is not getting caught up in thinking or the content of what the mind produces. Simply letting whatever arises simply be there. Not striving for any particular state of mind. Just resting in our moment-to-moment awareness. Using the breath as an anchor to the moment. We might want to just check in with our motivation for practicing mindfulness. What is it that has us turning up to practice? Is it because we would like to live with a little bit more ease, to be a little bit happier, less reactive perhaps towards ourselves and our loved ones? Just check in with your motivation for practicing mindfulness. And then allowing any sense of intention or motivation to simply fade from the mind's eye and bring our awareness a bit more towards the breath, perhaps checking in with ourselves. How do we feel in this moment? And if our minds are busy and scattered, you might want to take a few settling breaths. A few breaths that perhaps are a little bit longer and a little bit deeper than our usual, to allow our body to tap into its natural soothing system. It might help to perhaps count 3 or 4 on the in-breath and the same on the out-breath. Or to perhaps say a phrase, I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Or to simply notice the breath and take a few slightly deeper and slightly longer breaths for the next few breaths. And then my invite to you is to allow any sense of trying to control your breath or alter your breath in any way to fade away, and to instead just allow your body to do what it does best and to breathe without any effort from us. Perhaps notice the out-breath a little bit more. Put your attention on how the body adjusts when it lets go of the breath. How it has a tendency to relax a little. Perhaps the shoulders drop subtly. The chest deflates perhaps. The abdomen sinks in a little as the body lets go of the breath. And perhaps, as best we can, maybe allow our mind to also relax a little and settle into the body. So body breathing, mind settling. Breath will continue to come and go. Mind will continue to produce thoughts. We're just practicing allowing the thoughts to simply arise and fade in its own time. We may wish to ground ourselves a little bit further in the body by opening up to any sensations that might be present for us in this moment. Sensations of perhaps our feet on the ground beneath us. Sensations of pressure as we sit on the seat or the cushion beneath us. Or perhaps sensations of the air surrounding us. Just allowing ourselves to be a little bit more grounded in the body. Sitting here, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just simply breathing in and breathing out. Resting in our moment-to-moment experience. And if there are any areas of discomfort or tension or holding in any way in our bodies that we notice, see if it's possible just to relax around these. Perhaps breathe into the area and soften around it to enhance our comfort. Then return to the whole body, resting here, simply breathing in and breathing out. And if as our practice continues, we notice that our mind has got caught up with thinking and drifted to daydreaming or wandered, that's okay. Simply notice where the mind has wandered and gently but firmly escort our attention back, using our breath as an anchor to the present moment. Noticing perhaps the full breath cycle as the body opens up and adjusts to receive the breath. And there's a slight pause before the body relaxes a little and lets go of the breath. And then there's a slight pause before the cycle begins again. So just allowing ourselves to rest in the moment, returning to the breath as an anchor for our mindfulness practice. Anytime our minds get distracted or wander. We're practicing having a light touch on the breath, continuing to be open to the whole of our experience, letting thoughts, images, memories and emotions and sensations to simply come and go. We're not trying to stop thoughts. The brain will naturally produce thoughts, just as the body naturally breathes. You're simply practicing not getting caught up in the content of what the mind produces, but allowing ourselves instead to rest in the moment, in this breathing body, breathing in and breathing out. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just simply being here. As we come towards the end of this sitting practice, using the breath as a support, perhaps check in with any felt sense of benefit from practicing. Maybe appreciate that we've given ourselves the time to practice, knowing that it's in our best interest for our well-being. And may any benefit remain with us to continue to benefit us and those with whom we share our lives. Thank you.